A free school put in special measures following a damning Ofsted report is to be closed by the government. Ofsted inspectors pinpointed particular problems with bullying and poor pupil attitude at Durham Free School. They also said the school's curriculum was failing to help students understand British values or prepare them for life in modern Britain. The school said it needed time to absorb the announcement but was still supported by parents. No prospect of improvement. Previous free schools to close are the secondary school element of the Al-Madinah school in Derby and the Discovery New School in Crawley. After a 2-day visit in November, Ofsted inspectors rated the school, which is currently advertising for a new head teacher, inadequate in all areas. Education Secretary Nicky Morgan said children at Durham Free School were being let down by a catalogue of failures with no imminent prospect of improvement. She said the school was failing to ensure children are looked after, failing to provide an environment in which children are able to learn and failing to provide the quality of education that we expect. We have decided to close the school and will work with the local authority to ensure every child is found a place at another local school where they can thrive and receive the standard of education that they deserve. Shadow Education Secretary Tristram Hunt said the free school program should be ended. He said, David Cameron's failing program is damaging school standards, too many are failing their Ofsted inspections and a complete lack of local oversight is allowing underperformance in these schools to go unchecked for far too long. Labour would end the flawed free schools program and reverse David Cameron's decision to allow unqualified teachers in our schools. However, Ms. Morgan said it was a great strength of the scheme that failing schools could be dealt with promptly. Aftershave sprayed in faces. In their report on Durham Free School, Ofsted inspectors found student achievement was weak, teaching inadequate and marking of pupils' work inaccurate. The inspectors said some pupils held prejudiced views of other faiths which were not being challenged by the school. Parents continue to support the school wholeheartedly for the way it is transforming children's lives. John Denning, Chair of Governors. Behavior on school buses was also criticized, with the inspectors saying, students call each other unpleasant names and there are many instances of bullying. There are incidents, for example, of students spraying aftershave into other students' faces, crawling around under seats and failing to use safety belts. Inspectors noted pupils' attitudes towards learning were often poor and, in one lesson, students were speaking among each other, doodling and playing with a box while the teacher was talking, without being challenged over their behavior. When recruiting staff, the report said, too much emphasis was placed on applicants' religious background rather than teaching ability. John Denning, Chair of Governors at Durham Free School, said the school had heard about Ms. Morgan's decision through the media rather than from the Department for Education. He said, parents continue to support the school wholeheartedly for the way it is transforming children's lives and offering families a choice that previously did not exist. He added that the governors intended to take advice and explore any avenues for appeal. City of Durham MP Roberta Blackman Woods, Labour, has previously criticized the cost of the school. She said, everybody's number one priority must now be to make sure that the children are found new school places so they can get on with the quality education they deserve. The school has 94 pupils, 1/6 of whom have some form of special educational need, and last year nearly 18% of students received suspensions. In November, the Education Funding Agency sent the trust running the school a formal notice to improve its financial management.